Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Audi A4 sedan Premium 45, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. With its updated 2020 A4, Audi has really dialed in its distinctive mix of luxury and technology. Specifically, Audi has added its latest MMI touch infotainment system to the A4, which includes a large 10.1-inch high-resolution touchscreen. On some of its other models, Audi has also added a secondary screen for the climate controls, but the 2020 A4 has stuck with its classic button-based system. 2020 brings a few other changes as well, but the Audi A4 is still pretty much the same satisfying small luxury sedan it's always been. As for alternatives, there's the BMW 3 Series, which is the most similar to the A4 in terms of style and feel. The Mercedes-Benz C-Class offers a little more luxury appointments, and the stylish Volvo S60 and sporty Genesis G70 are also compelling choices. The 2020 Audi A4 is offered in three trim levels: Premium, Premium Plus, and Prestige. Moving up through the trim levels offers more standard features as well as some option packages not available on the entry-level Premium. All three trim levels offer you a choice of two 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engines. There's the 40 TFSI and also the 45 TSFI. The 40 TFSI makes 188 horsepower and 236 pound-feet of torque. The 45 TFSI makes 248 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. The 40 TFSI is only available in front-wheel drive, while the 45 comes standard with Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system. A 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission is standard with either engine. I think the Audi A4 in its premium trim offers a good amount of Audi's newest technology without breaking the bank. I strongly suggest springing for the 45 TFSI engine. That gives you more horsepower and it gives you standard all-wheel drive, as well as the driver assistance package for Audi's excellent adaptive cruise control, as well as the navigation package to make the most of the digital instrument cluster. We can see that the starting price for a 2020 Audi A4 Premium Plus sedan with the 45 TFSI engine starts at $41,000. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2020 Audi A4 luxury sedan. We are going to build and price a 45 TFSI. So that gives us the all-wheel drive, that gives us the more horsepower and all that there. But real quick, before we get started, I just want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. I've put links in the description below. During the introduction, I was mentioning other vehicles like the BMW and the Volvo S60 and the Genesis G70. Well, you know what? I've done build and price reviews of all those cars. I've put links in the description below. I've actually done build and price reviews of the 2019 Audi A4 and the 2018 Audi A4. I've also put those links in the description below. I've done several versions of the 3 Series BMW. Those descriptions are in the link below. The Volvo S60 I did was the R design with the T6. That's the good one. So yeah, that link's in the description. So after you watch this video, make sure you check out a few of those videos. Thank you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. If you haven't watched my channel before, when we take a look at some of these build and price reviews, we do these direct from the manufacturer's website. We're going to go ahead and go through all the different features, right? We're going to go through the design features. We can see it right here at the top. Design features, technology, performance, and then specs. If that page doesn't look like a hot mess, we'll check out accessories too. And then we'll do our build and price. Right now, here, what can we do? We can actually get a virtual walk around of the 2020 Audi A4. Like I said, it's had some visual updates for 2020. So that's why I mentioned saying, hey, I did a 2019 and a 2018 because they're going to look a little bit different than this here 2020. And yeah, the A4, I've always liked it. It looks really, really good. Here's some design features like the Matrix designed LED headlights. We can see this this GIF image here showing that. This is standard LED headlights, and then you can get the available HD matrix design LED headlights, which these are certainly that. Don't know what that upgrade is, what it's going to cost. We may or may not bundle that in. I'm not necessarily building this car for price, but you know, it does matter at some point. There's the LED tail lights with available animation, yet they show the headlights working, but they don't show the tail lights working. At any rate, there's available animation. If you have the available Audi Advanced key, you can unlock the car as well, but we'll get to that other feature. They're kind of sort of getting ahead of themselves there. Okay, here's some other design features. We can see they're kind of outlining some things here. They're talking about the sculpted rear design, right? The sculpted rear design, and then there's athletic body lines. You see the athletic body lines there. And then Audi's signature single frame grille, which is distinct and, well, quite nice. Let's watch that one more time. The single frame grille. Here's a nice shot of the interior for the 2020 Audi A4, and it's nice. It's very, very nice. You got the virtual instrument cluster right there. I see a digital speedometer. I always look for that. You watch this channel, you know I love digital speedometers. That's never going to change. Okay, here they're going to tell us about some Audi A4 interior design features, like the ambient LED interior lighting. It's an available feature. The word available means it doesn't come standard. It's ambient LED lighting interior. There's 30 color choices and focus contour lighting tracing the interior design lines. And here we can see that image changing different colors. We can see some of those 30 colors. They're not going to go through all 30 of them, but it looks quite nice. Here's some other design features. So there's an S-line interior package. There's an available package that includes stainless steel pedals, matte brushed aluminum inlays, flat bottom sports steering wheel, and black leather with Alcantara interior. Then there's a cold weather package that gives you a heated steering wheel with shift paddles, heated rear outboard seats, and all-weather floor mat. All right, there you go. That's cool. You got leather seating surface as well. That's standard. Leather is standard on the Audi A4 sedan, and I'm very grateful for that. Moving to the back of the interior, we've got what? The split folding 40-20-40 rear seat backs. You got push button rear space you need for almost anything. So there it is. So you can fold this down and really expand your cargo capacity inside this sedan here. Then we've got the power sunroof. Is that standard? I don't really know. There's a power sunroof. You also have an option of using a manual sunshade to close this up so you don't have all that direct sunlight coming in and beaming you in the face. Oh, here's the gallery. Let's take a look at some gallery images. The Audi A4 is beautiful. Audi has beautiful images. Not every manufacturer does. For instance, Dodge, they'll use stuff from 2-3 years ago because they don't really update their cars that much. So why change the photos on the website? I guess they figure. Here's some more interior shots of the A4 sedan. That looks very cool with the blue ambient lighting. We're definitely gonna have to get the ambient lighting. I think that's cool. It's a nice feature. And yeah, there's nothing else to click. So that was our interior photos. Oh, let's talk about the Audi virtual cockpit and the MMI touchscreen and all that. Look at that. So here they're showing classic mode. Classic mode looks awesome. And then here is sport. Is this sport mode? Okay, sorry. That's sport mode right here. This is classic mode. And then you've got dynamic mode. Dynamic mode's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Doesn't look very car-like, but it has a lot of data. But classic mode looks really good. I like classic mode. And sport mode doesn't look much different. They just kind of add a little red in the tachometer area. They don't really give you much. It's not much different. Classic mode is not much different than sport mode. Here you got that, and I was talking about this, that 10.1-inch infotainment display. They call it the MMI Touch. It's the infotainment control center. You can do your music, your contacts, retrieve messages, all that stuff. There's also an available navigation system as well. Speaking of available, there's an available Bang & Olufsen sound system that has a 755 watts, 19 speaker sound system. Some other technology features here. Let's start at the far right. They got the Audi phone box and Apple CarPlay. This is an available feature that can wirelessly charge your compatible phone and boost the cell signal. And it's all paired in with the Apple CarPlay and all that there. They don't say anything about Android Auto. Then they got this thing called My Audi. It's an app that can remotely lock and unlock your car. And it's a pay, they give you a trial and then it's a paid subscription. It does other things. You can schedule service, blah, 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 blah. You can make a car payment. Then you got this Audi Connect. It's also a subscription service. It works with Alexa and all this. It gives you things like door-to-door directions and all that kind of stuff. These things are all neat. Myself personally, I'm not into any of these things. Let's talk about this Audi A4 driver assistance. What's this all about? It's available radar ultrasonic camera-based system of safety. Let's find out about it. So you got some things. You got this Audi Presense Basic and City. What I'm really looking for is to see if it's standard or available. Seems like a standard feature because this Parking System Plus is an available system. All right. And then the Audi Side Assist. It's a safety feature that's also an available feature. It's not standard. Again, an Audi, the German manufacturers, I'm not trying to knock anybody, they're famous for this. They have all this great tech. A lot of it's just not standard. Again, all three of these, adaptive cruise control, it's an option. Audi Active Lane Assist, it's an option. The Park Assist, also an option. So let's click this little drop down that says more about the A4 sedan driver assistance. And then we see that there's this head-up display with navigation information. Now, is that standard? Nope. The available head-up display. All right, so you got all this great stuff, but boy, you're going to have to come out of pocket to enjoy any of it, right? None of it's included in that price. Not most of it's not. Traffic sign recognition. Look how cool all that looks. But it's an available system. It's not standard. It does work with the Audi Virtual Cockpit, but it's not standard. And neither is that head display that they keep talking about down there. Then you got the top view camera. Again, not standard. So you got to get that driver assistance package. So that way we can enjoy all these features. So we will. I also said we got to get that navigation package. I mentioned all that stuff in the intro, and this is why, so we can get the stuff that we most want. All right, let's move on. All right, let's talk about performance. We kind of already know the deal, but here's the thing. I talked about how this Audi comes in an Audi 40 or a 45 TFSI, and that nomenclature can get really, 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 really confusing. Well, I actually just did a video going over Audi's new power numbering system and all that there. So if you're interested in that video, that link will be down in the description below as well. So here they're talking about the available all-wheel drive. We're going to have that because we're going to get the 45 TFSI. The 40 only comes in front-wheel drive. Here they're talking about what? The Audi Drive Select. So you can select, change the response of the engine and all that. So you've got, you can change the engine, transmission control, and steering response. Then there's the sport suspension. There's an available sport suspension that can lower the car by 23 millimeters over the standard ride height. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these Audi accessories real fast for the A4. They've got wheels. Those wheels look pretty sweet. The Audi Beam, like your little puddle lights. I like that. All-weather floor mats, pretty cool. Was this, I don't know about the rental car stuff. All right, so let's see. Let's go over here and click the shop accessories. If the page looks pretty good, we'll take a look at it. If not, we'll just move on. Okay, so here we are on the Audi A4 accessories page, Audi A4/S4. So yeah, all-weather floor mats. There's carbon fiber mirror caps. Those 19-inch wheels are sweet. Carbon fiber spoiler. You got your roof rack stuff. I don't have any interest in that. Audi Beams, cool. Rear storage bags. Audi Care products. Audi communication accessories. Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, they don't go, it's not a deep dive into that, and we're not going to take a deep dive. I just want to have a quick glance at what some of the accessories are. All right, let's move on. Okay, so before we do the build and price, let's just go over some of the specs of our mid-tier Premium Plus, right? We're going to build and price the Premium Plus. with the 45 engine. It comes with the LED headlights and the daytime running lights. It's got the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus. It's got the Audi phone box. Awesome. We don't have to pop for that. It's got the Audi side assist and the pre-sense rear cross traffic alert, parking system plus. That's awesome. Leatherette covered center console, driver memory, and an anti-theft system. All right, pretty good for $41,000-ish. All right, so those are our quick specs. Let's do our build and price now. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to select our model. There it is, Premium Plus 45 TFSI. Go to continue, and now we get to choose colors. I'm not really crazy about any of these colors, but let's do the Daytona Gray Pearl. I like the Daytona Gray Pearl. It's a $595 option. I really don't want to have to pay extra for paint, but it's okay. I like that angle too. That looks really, really nice. Nice looking car. It's worth it with the Daytona Gray. With wheels, I think I'm going to upgrade to those 19-inch wheels with the in those options. So we're not going to get any of these. Those aren't the 19-inch wheels I want. Those 19-inch wheels they have in accessories. Hopefully we can come across those. I don't know. So we're going to skip over those wheels. Let's move on to the interior. They got the standard sport seats. We're going to do, you could do black with rock gray stitching. This is a $500 option for this particular interior there. I don't know if I like that over just this regular black leather. I think we'll just do the regular black leather, to be honest with you. Here we can get a better shot of our black leather interior. Looks pretty good. All right. Okay, as far as your wood, you only get one trim. Gray oak natural wood inlays. It's standard and it's the only one. Next up is packages and options. So let's come over to packages and options. Can we get the S-Line interior package? That gives us the brushed aluminum, the leather Alcantara, stainless steel pedal caps, all that. That's a $500 option. And this thing, they got the red triangle there because it comes with other stuff that we might have to get rid of. There's a cold weather package. Here's that driver assistance package. I want to get that. Let's go ahead and get that. I want the navigation. Let's go ahead and get the navigation package. Those 19-inch wheels, I just don't like those wheels. I don't like those wheels at all. Ventilated front sport seats, nah. I do want the sport suspension. Let's get that. Let's get the Bang & Olufsen sound system. Let's get that. Audi Care is basically prepaid maintenance stuff. I'm not really feeling that. And all that's really left is, do I want the cold weather package? Yeah, let's go ahead and get the cold weather package. The S-Line package, you know what? It doesn't really give us enough. I'm okay with not. Normally, I always get the S-Line. I'm not going to get it today. Okay, so, well, there it is. 2020 Audi A4 sedan, 45 TFSI quattro Premium Plus. It still says S-Tronic, but it's, I guess that's what it is. We didn't option that other package, but this is it. And what do we come to for price? Where's our price? $50,000, $640. $50,000 for this Audi A4, right? Mid-level Audi A4. It actually looks pretty good. It's a nice looking car. It's a nice looking car. I like the interior. It's kind of plain, but there's nothing wrong with it. All right, so there it is. We're going to go ahead and we did the build and price of the 2020 A4 sedan. We're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Call it done. If you found this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the very next video.